Hello and welcome to this Basics of GST course. I am Ashwati Mohan and I will be a guide throughout this course. With this course, our intention is not to make you a GST expert but to ensure that you are aware and clear about the basic but important concepts of GST by giving you an overall idea. GST in a frame is goods and the service tax. Before the GST took its place, there were many other tax forms in India like excise, service tax, VAT, customs, CST and so on to make confusion in the mind of common men when it comes to tax calculations in India, and thus launched the GST by the government to make the counts simplify. Our Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi said, "We are introducing you with one nation, one tax," and that was GST. He called it as good and a simple tax. And then onwards, there is only one tax in the category of indirect taxes in India called GST with effect from 1st July 2017. But still in 2021, people are not having a clarity on this. I'll share a personal experience which came across at the initial stages after the launch of GST. At a movie theatre, beside my seat, there was a man talking to his friend on the charges levied upon the movie ticket, and he was highlighting CGST at 9% and SGST at 9%. He then said, "I had my ears on Modiji's speech and it was clearly said by him, one nation, one tax. So let them either charge CGST or charge SGST, and I am not going to pay both." The reason why I highlighted this incident is because there is a big confusion why it is said when one tax and one nation and there are multiple components of GST. So let's discuss the major components of GST. The first component is SGST, stands for State Goods and Service Tax. Then the second component is CGST, stands for Central Goods and Service Tax. Then IGST, that is Integrated Goods and Service Tax. Then comes UTGST, that is Union Territory Goods and Service Tax. So which tax do we need to pay? We will cover this in detail later, but for now, let's assume that I am selling some goods to a person who is in Kerala and I am also from Kerala. So I have to levy two types of taxes. One is CGST and the other is SGST. Basically, when I sell goods to you, whatever I collect taxes from you, I have to pay part of that to the state government. So I pay SGST to Kerala government and CGST, that portion goes to central government. I don't pay taxes separately. That bifurcation part is done by the tax authorities. That means that component, suppose if I am paying 18% to government, it splits into 9 and 9%. Here the 9% goes to Kerala, that is SGST, and the other 9% goes to central, that is CGST. But there are many cases when people order for goods from outside Kerala. Let's say a person from Delhi who has placed order or a person from Chennai who has placed order for the goods. So, do I charge CGST and SGST to them? No, I charge IGST. So, any sale which takes place within the state is CGST and SGST, and the sale outside the state attracts IGST. So, the tax rate in this case for the IGST would be, in this case, CGST and SGST is 9 and 9%. So IGST will be 18%.